right, guys, we are live. It is Monday, the 4th of November, one day before Election Day. And I got a great show for you guys. We're going to start off with Vote, Vote, Vote.
We're honored to be joined tonight by one of the people who is going to help us build this incredible future. His name is Elon Musk. He saved free speech. Take over, Elon. Just take over.
Hi, everyone. Fight, fight, fight. Vote, vote, vote.
Fight, fight, fight. Bump, little Jim.
Fight, fight, fight. Vote, vote, vote.
Fight, fight, fight. Bump. We're gonna frack, bump, bump, bump.
Fight, fight, fight.
Bump, little Jim. And we will make America great again. Nobody's smarter than Elon.
Well, why?
He is a very advanced person. I want to be like Elon. Nice, tall, handsome guy. And I love that guy.
President Trump must win to preserve the Constitution. He must win to preserve democracy in America. As you can see, I'm not just MAGA, I'm drunk MAGA.
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 We love
MAGA.
Free speech is the bedrock of democracy. You must have free speech in order to have democracy. That's why
right.
it's the First Amendment. And the Second Amendment is there to ensure that we have the First Amendment. Register to vote.
Vote!
If they don't, this will be the last election.
If you don't vote, shut your mouth.
Take over, Elon. Just take over.
Fight, fight, fight. Vote, vote, vote.
Fight, fight, fight. Bump, little Jim.
Fight, fight, fight. Vote, vote, vote.
Fight, fight, fight. Bump. We're gonna frack, bump, bump, bump.
Fight, fight, fight.
Bump, little Jim. And we will make America great again. Over the past 8 years, those who want to stop us have slandered me, impeached me, indicted me. And who knows, maybe even tried to kill me. Our black population, our Hispanic population, our Asian population. Everybody was doing better, and our country was coming together, and then we got hit with COVID.
COVID-19!
These people are crazy. Some people would call it the China virus. Kung flu, the Chinese virus.
Register to vote.
Vote!
If they don't, this will be the last election.
If you don't vote, that's pathetic.
Take over, Elon. Just take over.
Fight, fight, fight. Vote, vote, vote.
Fight, fight, fight. Bump, little Jim.
Fight, fight, fight. Vote, vote, vote.
Fight, fight, fight. Bump. We're gonna frack.
What's going on?
Bump,
Fight,
Frack
fight,
it.
fight.
bump,
Frack
little
it.
Jim. And we will make America great
Again. Yeah, what's going on, y'all? It's me, SpaysE.
Now listen, if you have not subscribed to YouTube channel.
And I'm back at it again, doing my thing. You know how we do up here. Every day, all day, every day. All day and every way. You know how we do. We don't play. Well, it's just rocking another day. What's going on? We got a great little crowd starting to form out there on this election eve. I hope everyone is in great spirits because we're going to have a great day tomorrow. I can see it already in the polls, in the numbers, in the early election numbers. I'm seeing something I think that other people aren't seeing. We're going to go over that. Yeah, I'm highly confident that we've got this thing won, guys. Isn't that great? All right, let's see. Who do we got out here? We got KP Heathen. What's going on, KP? Greetings from Louisiana. Well, greetings from Cincinnati, brother. We've got B Happy. What's going on, B? I'm glad you made it. We've got Anonymous. Well, I mean, I don't know who we got. It's just Anonymous. We've got Ronnie Braun, my motherfucking guy. Never surrender. We got Frank Totten up in this bitch. We got Graham all the way from Australia. What's going on, Graham? Glad you made it, brother. Freddie fucking Sodium. Hell yeah. That's a bad motherfucker right there. You don't want to fuck with him. Oh shit. We got Tam, Frank Totten. Oh, man. We got everybody up in here. We got Maddie fucking J. Holy shit. Oh, what's going on, Maddie? Anthony, what's up, baby? Good day. Good day, mate. Yeah, let's put another shrimp on the barbie. All right. Yeah, I'm sorry. I won't do that anymore. Okay. Well, I'm glad everyone has made it. I've got a great show for you guys tonight. This is happening. I think this is happening. Now, I could be wrong. but I'm seeing something in the data. It's something that doesn't add up, which can only mean one thing. That white dudes for Harris aren't showing up. Or black dudes. Or black people, really, for Harris. It turns out Kamala doesn't have that black girl Kamala doesn't have that black girl magic because Kamala's not a black girl. Yeah, they're not owning her. They've disowned her. It seems to be, and the data is starting to show. We're hearing in Philadelphia that early voters are way down, man. We're hearing that in Atlanta and Detroit that they're not showing up, and that Republicans have taken the lead in the early vote or are so far ahead of where they should be that the election's pretty much over. Kamala's neck looks like those old Tootsie Roll candies. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is so true. That is so true, Anthony. That is so true. Me and my buddy Paige, we can't even watch her on the TV anymore because her neck is so flabby and gross. It's so gross. It's the grossest neck I've ever seen in my life. I'm glad other people are talking about that because I didn't want to talk about it because I don't want to, like, I love me some older women and I don't want to insult them, right? But since you brought it up, oh my God, it is so gross. Oh, it's gross. Like, if you guys don't know what we're talking about, Kamala has a very young-looking face, right? But her neck looks like the neck of a 90-year-old woman. It is so gross. It's all flabby and like, oh man, and like wrinkled, and they did a facelift, but they didn't do a neck lift, and it doesn't compliment her well at all. At all. Yeah. All right, guys. Let's see here. Oh, hold on. Why is my monitor not on? Okay, hold on. Wait. I had to plug my monitor back in. It looks like three necks on top of each other. Oh, man. All right, guys. All right. So. It pulses like she has gills. It does. All right, guys. So here we are on Election Day. Or the day before Election Day, rather. Excuse me. Hey, what's up, R&R? All right. Here we are on the day before Election Day. Now, this is the Telegraph, okay? The Telegraph is not known for being right-wing, okay? On Wednesday evening, I sat with a group of black, white, and Asian undecided voters in the suburbs of Detroit. It's my last focus group of 2024. I am ending as I started. I was last here in January talking to independents about the race between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. The city was packed with snow then, but the words voters use about Trump are the same now as then, and in the scores of other focus groups in between. Crude, nasty, aggressive, nonsense, racist, ignorant. They see the former president as a brute, a heaving, unbound colossus who crushes anyone. All right, this is what they're saying. You can obviously see that this paper has a left-wing bias with that opening statement. Yet, they're telling you that Trump is going to win, right? Now, all 8 respondents felt like this, but when it came to how they would vote, half of them picked Donald Trump regardless, right? So these are all minority groups, and they're picking Donald Trump. And why? Once he might be a wolf, said a black woman, but he's not a wolf in sheep's clothing like Harris. He may be a wolf, but he's not a wolf in sheep's clothing like Harris. And I think that's going to be the thing guys, is that Harris, everyone can see that she's fake, that she didn't earn her position, right? That she's disingenuous, she's full of shit, right? And we have no idea what she believes. Now, for an Asian American in the group, Trump's aggression also means strength. Yes, I agree with that. I agree that Trump is very strong. And he is the one. Yeah, Anonymous, it is the eve of victory. Yes. For a black man, Tim, he was a disruptor. See, all these things are true, right? Donald Trump may be crude. He may be a big hulking brute, right? But at least you know what he's going to do. At least you know where he stands, right? Hey, what's up, Jokerfish? Let's see here. Who would shake things up? For Randy, a 50-year-old white housewife, he is like a film director, the most hated person on the set, but with the vision to lead. Wow. Wow, that is remarkable. That is a remarkable statement, and I agree wholeheartedly with it, right? Trump is. He is. He's like the CEO. He's like your boss, right? He's a hard ass that you want to fucking punch in the face, yet you can't because he pays you so well and your company's doing so well. Right? There's a reason why Trump is the man. Now, the other white women in the group picked Kamala Harris, and that's going to be a theme that we're going to touch on here in a little bit. The second is that non-white voters are more open to voting Republican than they have ever been before. Yes. See, there is a cultural, a political, and a social realignment happening. The media wants to tell you that it's a white supremacist, racist thing. But if it's a white supremacist, racist thing, then why is it being led by blacks and Hispanics? No, ladies and gentlemen. The new Republican Party is the open tent party, is the big tent party, right? The Amish, yes, the Amish are coming out in droves to vote. Elon Musk is sending them buses to bring them down to vote. Or at least that's what I heard, guys, is that Elon is sending buses to Amish country to bring them in to vote because they all want to support the president, right? And the Amish normally don't vote, right? The Amish normally don't vote, guys. Hey, what's up, Panda? Yeah, so. "11 months ago, I might have raised an eyebrow at these numbers, but after meeting scores of people from both groups, I think this is a real shift. The economy, frustrations with the border, and increasingly liberal Democratic Party." I wish they would stop calling those people liberals, okay? They are not liberals. We are liberals, guys. We are the real liberals, right? What are liberals? Liberals are people that are for equal protection under the law, right? They are for free markets. They are for low regulation, low entry barriers to entry into those free markets, right? Right? These people are not liberals, right? They are progressives, right? Now, yeah, the increasingly progressive Democrat Party and dislike of Harris have all underscored the move. Meanwhile, Harris's hold over her most loyal non-white voters is slipping. Not only is her support among black voters lower than the Democrats enjoyed under Biden or Clinton, but black turnout in early voting statistics is mixed. See? Guys? I've been watching this, and this is confirming my suspicions, okay? While Harris will take heart from strong turnout in Detroit and North Carolina, in Georgia, the black percentage of the early vote is lower than any recent election. And I bet you of those black people that come out, they're coming out for Trump more than they have before. Of the early vote is lower than any recent election. They're at 26.3% compared to 28.3%, right? And those 2% that aren't showing up, right, are not showing up because they don't like Kamala, right? Hey, what's up, Leviathan? What up, bacon wings? Now, on the other hand, Trump's base seems to be buzzing with energy. Our poll finds 74% of Trump voters are very enthusiastic about voting, right? Compared to 67% of Harris voters, right? Rural counties are turning out in Georgia, with the top counties for early votes being ones that heavily backed Trump in 2020. What's up, Jets, baby? I hope you're ready, buddy. I hope you're ready. We're taking America back. The numbers are in our favor, guys. Many of these voters are people who have not voted before. That, again, bodes well for Trump. So what they're saying is that the early Republican vote are people that don't normally vote, guys. So the fear that the Republicans are cannibalizing their vote on Election Day is unfounded. It's unfounded. They can't rig. There's too much going on. There's too many people watching. We all know they're going to try, and they have tried, and they got caught already. We're going to go over that. We're going to go over that, guys. Hey, what's up? What's up, Girl Gone Dog? Yes, it's too big to rig. But you guys still need to vote. You guys have to show up. Especially you, girl. You're in New Mexico. New Mexico might swing for Trump, right? We don't know. We don't know. Okay, so look, there's two different type of Hispanic voters, right? There's the kind of Hispanics that are in the interior of the country, right? Like that are old Hispanic families, right? We know that they're breaking for Trump, right? Like the Hispanics, say, in Colorado and in northern Texas, right? North of Dallas, in the desert out there, right? They're breaking for Trump, right? The ones in Arizona are breaking. The older, the ones that speak English and consider themselves white are breaking for Trump. But we don't know if the Spanish-speaking Hispanics are breaking for Trump. Do you dig what I'm saying? See, what you guys don't realize is that, like, in New Mexico and the southern part of Arizona, right, the southern part of Texas, right, those Hispanics they speak Spanish, and they don't consider themselves to be white Americans, right? Yeah, that's sad. I don't want to talk about about the little squirrel that they killed. That makes me sad. I love squirrels. Hey, what's up, Joe Biden? I'm glad yes, it's important that you guys vote, especially in blue states, guys, because, yes. Now, if I think the Republicans are going to win the popular vote and all three seats of power, right? We're going to get a unified government, right? We're going to have the Supreme Court, the legislative branch, and the executive branch, right? Yes. We're going to look at it. We're going to look at it, guys. All right. But as you can see, even the far left newspapers like the Telegraph guys, are predicting not only a Trump victory, right, but also a a cultural political shift that's happening, right? That we're redrawing the political lines in this country. Bunch of gays in New Mexico. Yeah. Now the hilarious part is that Democrats are already freaking out. Here's Nancy Pelosi in what can only be described as the pot calling the kettle black, guys. Here we go.
Good morning. Wonderful to be with you again on this weekend before the election. I think that what the ex-president just said is a further indication of his cognitive degeneration. You saw recently when he was talking about whether he chose.
So Donald Trump has cognitive degeneration, okay? Now watch Nancy Pelosi.
Electrocution or being eaten by sharks. Something's very wrong there. And indicative in it also is diminishing the power of the press, which is the guardian of our freedom in our country. So I think people who might thinking about voting for him have to know that he can't last as president for 4 years with his brain deteriorating at the rate that it is, and is clearly evident. And they may be voting for President Vance, which would be a horrible thing for our country. You're right, our family has...
Now, these are the people that just put up a brain-damaged, fumbling old fool, and they sent another brain-damaged, fumbling old fool out here to talk about Donald Trump's brain doesn't work so good.
Has experienced the violence. Where is Nancy? Where is Nancy? Coming into our house, violating the sanctity of our home, the safety of my husband, looking for me, echoing what was said on January 6th in the Capitol. Where's Nancy?
Yeah,
Where's Nancy?
so.
Was coming up to punish me for what I had said about Donald Trump.
Yeah, so now, guys, they know it's over for them. You know how they know how I know that they know? Washington, D.C. gears up for possible election chaos with metal fencing around VP's home and businesses boarded up. Washington, D.C. is gearing up for potential chaos following Election Day as authorities assembled barriers around government buildings, including the vice president's residence, and business owners have begun boarding up their businesses over the weekend. The series of security measures come on the eve of the high-stakes presidential race between former President Trump and blah, 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 blah. The Secret Service placed an 8-foot-high metal fence around the White House and Harris's home at the Naval Observatory, though officials warned there are no specific threats of violence at this time. Right? So they have no reason to do it, but they're doing it anyway. Right? Let's erect a wall for me, not for thee. Exactly. Yo, guys, walls don't work unless it's the ruling class that are keeping you out, and then they're totally fucking acceptable. Right? Right? Now, physical security measures are also reportedly set to be placed outside the West Palm Beach Convention Center in Florida, where Donald Trump is going to be holding his victory party. The Secret Service is working closely with federal, state, and local partners in Washington, D.C. and Palm Beach County, Florida, to ensure heightened levels of Election Day safety and security, the agency told the Washington Post on Sunday. Yeah. And Democrats are already starting to melt down, guys. Let's hear it. All right, here we go.
If you're a Trump supporter, you are the most pitiful, pugnacious, petrified, preachy, petty, poisonous, pearl-clutching, pedantic, puerile, pompous, performative, pin-headed, piss-drinking, pugilistic, petulant, pathetic plethora of people to ever exist. And I suggest you go find yourself a dictionary for all the words that you clearly don't know, and maybe some tissues for your fake tears, because you all can dish it out but never can take it. And just remember, everything I just said is a joke. You know, right? Calm down. It's just a joke. I mean, you should know because you are one. If you're a Trump,
Yeah. So they're already starting to have a fucking meltdown, right? They're not erect, guys. They're not erecting these fences and boarding up businesses, right? Because they're afraid that Trump supporters are going to raid the city. No. They are fucking boarding up D.C. for the Democrats that are about to have a hissy fit tomorrow, right? Because everyone knows how this is going to go down. Did you guys see Kamala Harris on Saturday Night Live? Did you guys see that? Did that look like somebody that was confident? Does that look like somebody that knows that they're going to win? No. I could see the fear in her eyes. She was hoping to God that was going to save her, and it didn't. This dude is on his period. Yeah. Yeah. So, they've even got snipers out, guys. Snipers are ready in D.C. Okay, now, in Washington, Oregon, and Nevada, the National Guard has been placed on standby to deal with riots and civil unrest. So, it's not just in, it's not just in D.C. It's in all these liberal cities, guys. It's Seattle, Portland, Detroit, Atlanta, right? These are all liberal cities, guys. They are ready to they are ready for the left. The left, they expect the left to get violent, not the right, right? So let's see here. Now, analysis of early voting data suggests a late boost for Mrs. Harris, including from women and older voters in some swing states. Donald Trump, who remains the frontrunner in the U.S. betting markets and some poll models, has deployed dark red, blah, 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 blah. All right, here we go. Okay, these were the margins in the last election right here. Georgia was 0.2%. Arizona was 0.3%. Wisconsin was 0.7%, right? Pennsylvania was 1.2%. North Carolina was 1.3%. And Nevada was 2.3%. That was the last election, okay? Now, notice how they're saying that even though they're boarding up liberal cities, they're trying to blame the threat of violence on Trump supporters. Some Trump supporters, expecting a close result that could be called for Ms. Harris, have said they are willing to take action to challenge the victory. Members of the Proud Boys, a far-right group involved in the January 6th riots, have suggested in Telegram groups that they plan to return to the streets if Trump loses. Let's see here. The unrest is likely to be most severe in Washington, D.C., and in areas where the result is close and takes longer to certify. In Pennsylvania, which is likely to be the most pivotal state in determining the overall result, certifying ballots could take several days because officials will not start counting postal votes until Election Day. Yeah, they're trying to gaslight, exactly. They're probably stacking piles of bricks by the fences too. I bet. For them to hurl at us. Now. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Now, guys, thank God. Here's your average Kamala voter, and she's ready to leave the country, guys. They know it's over. Listen. Here we go.
When is it appropriate to start talking to your family about an exit strategy from the United States once things go south after the election? I don't think anyone wants to believe that it's going to get as bad as it's probably going to get. When we hear stories from World War II about people getting stuck that didn't get out on time, when did those people that actually got out in time talk about it? Are there already people leaving? I think about this every day. Do y'all think about this? Like, are there already people fleeing the United States because they know things are going to get bad, and they're just the ones that figured it out before everyone else? And
no, you're just a crazy bitch. I'm sorry, you're just a fat, ugly, stupid, crazy bitch.
There are people already leaving. Where are they going? Where's the best
I think you ate them all, piggy.
place to go? When are we going to start hearing messages from other countries that they're willing to accept refugees from the United States en masse? I just at this point can't envision an outcome
What's up,
where
Joe
it
Biden?
isn't bad. Either A, Donald Trump wins and he's a dictator from day one and starts mass deporting millions of people, putting
Mass deporting millions of illegal aliens.
them in camps, jailing his political opponents, or
Oh, like you guys did for the last 4 years. Oh, it's funny how that works, huh? Oh, you guys, maybe you guys shouldn't start some lawfare that your ass doesn't want to cash or whatever. How's that go? How's that go? Maybe your mouth shouldn't start writing lawfare that your ass can't cash? Yeah, I think that works. Yeah. Okay.
worse, or Donald Trump loses and everyone that follows them and can't accept it turns this country into a literal war zone.
Yeah, that's why they're boarding up fucking Nashville, Tennessee right now, and Cincinnati, Ohio, and fucking Lincoln, Nebraska for all the Trump supporters that are... Oh, no, wait, they're not doing that. They're boarding up Atlanta and Detroit and Washington, D.C. for all the butthurt liberal crybabies so when they start stealing all their sneakers and shit. Let's see what they said. I wish they would just leave now. I'm strongly consider Mogadishu. I honestly wouldn't believe that brainwashing on this level would even be possible today. It's one thing to get duped. We're all subject to it, but this is a baffling level of gullibility on display here. And yes, a good 30 to 40% actually believe this bullshit. We saw Trump's first term. He started so many wars, and I think I remember him rounding up women for forced pregnancy. Oh, yeah. You guys remember that? You guys remember when Trump was a dictator and he fucking started fucking everything up? Oh, wait. No, that didn't happen. But, guys, I have to tell you, 3 Pennsylvania counties see organized, widespread voter fraud. Lancaster, that's actually expanded. It's actually 5 counties now, right? Let's see here. Bucks County has seen long lines of voters hoping to cast their ballots early. Although Pennsylvania doesn't permit voters to cast ballots in a polling booth early, voters can fill out and submit mail-in ballots in person, which takes longer. Now, Berks County, Lancaster County, what's the other third county? Montgomery, thousands of election-related materials from a third-party organization. So that third-party organization is an Arizona group, right? Evidence from the voter registration application fraud cases has stunned Pennsylvania over the past week, leading all the way to Arizona in a private for-profit industry that tries to register voters across counties and has increasingly raised legal concerns. As counties in Pennsylvania have investigated fraudulent voter applications in recent weeks, one group from Arizona has been of particular interest as it works out of Lancaster County, which is home to a large Amish population that both political parties have courted leading up to the presidential election. That's weird. Kamala is trying to get Amish voters. 5 Pennsylvania counties are investigating possible fraudulent voter applications and mail-in ballot applications in the days and weeks leading up to Election Day. The Pennsylvania Attorney General's office announced Thursday A parent attempts to submit fraudulent voter registration forms in Berks, Lancaster, Monroe, and York counties have been defeated. The Office of Attorney General is working with respective county officials to investigate those responsible for this conduct. Additionally, Cambria County has found fraudulent voter registration applications. So that's Berks 1, Lancaster 2, Monroe 3, York 4, and then finally Cambria County 5, right? So 5 Pennsylvania counties, right, see organized, widespread, coordinated voter fraud, right? Organized, widespread, coordinated. Now, it's from a company calling itself Field and Media Corp, a subsidiary of Field Corp, an Arizona-based organization working out of Lancaster County. In turn, was responsible for submitting the forms. Field Corp, the parent company of Field Plus Media Corp, received $200,000 from Mi Familia Vota in June. Field Corp has worked with Democratic candidates and other left-wing groups. So this is a left-wing, ballot harvesting organization that has committed wide-scale voter fraud in an organized, coordinated way. Let's see here. Hey, I was just going to talk about the Chinese National. We're going to talk about them. Now, guys, this is the real problem in this country. Let's hear it.
Shocker, but the person who complained about the couple that had the raccoon and the squirrel that was euthanized by the feds was a white liberal woman.
Oh, shock. A rich old white liberal woman is fucking ruining people's lives? Shock.
If I've said it once, I'll say it a million times. The white savior liberal woman will be the downfall of this country.
Indeed, honey, indeed. I agree with this woman. Let's see what the people say. White liberal women are the ones who will claim that they have to hide their vote from their husbands while they're the ones holding their households hostage to insane ideologies and killing their babies behind their husbands' backs. I agree. The savior part is the most important part of all. It's the white liberal women with the savior complex that will be the downfall of Western society for sure. I agree. Hey, what's up, Tam Tam? We the people says, yes, and I've dealt with some real doozies. Bigoted, lots of feelings and zero facts. Biggest pleasure is pitying people and getting their hate tanks filled by blabbering about Trump while ignoring actual issues. I may and I may not. What I know is that there is one liberal lady that most definitely does not. Karens will be the ones that will destroy our country. I agree. Now, all right, so let's look into this early voting data, okay? Now, speaking of white liberal women being the death of this country, here, they are coming out to vote, guys. And if you look at just by gender, it looks like Kamala has a blowout victory, right? 56% are women, 44% are men, right? Now, my understanding is Kamala has about 55% of the women and Trump has about 60% of the men, right? But when you look at the party registration, right, the Republicans are outdoing the Democrats, right? So we know, right, that women are definitely breaking more for Kamala, right? And there's more women, 56%, to men, 44%, right? But like I said, the vote is 48% Republican, 45% Democrat. So this can only mean one thing, right? Well, two things. A, either women are coming out for Trump in huge numbers, which isn't the case, right? Right? Which can't be the case, right? Or a split, 50-50 split, women coming out for Trump, right? That's not the case, I don't think. But what if this 44% men, right? The electorate's only 44% men. Yeah, but what if they're 80% Trump? Then that would explain 75, 80% Trump. Then that's what explains this, right? That would explain why Republicans are winning. And we can look at this in now I have to admit that my analysis doesn't make sense in states where Republicans aren't doing well, right? If we look at Georgia, right? Well, that's where we just were. My bad. Yeah, Republicans are 48-45 winning, right? Let's go to North Carolina. Right? Republicans 33-32%, right? But again, if we look at the gender, 55% women to 44% men, right? So men are not coming out for Kamala. That's the only answer that makes sense, right? Is that men are not going 55 or 60% for Trump. They're going like 75 or 80% for Trump, right? And here's the thing. They're saying that these men are, these Republican voters never vote. These aren't people that voted even in the last election, right? These are all new voters coming out early for Donald Trump. I think that this is what is going to shift the election, right? This is what we're looking at, a landslide. Let's look at a couple other states because there's some interesting things going on, right? There's some interesting things going on. We have New Hampshire, right? It's virtually tied. 33 Republican, 37 Democrat, right? But again, women are up by 11 points, right? How can it be so close if these women are, if Kamala is winning 45% of men and 55% of women? This should not look like this, right? It should be a Democrat blowout, but it's not. I'm just not seeing it, guys. Right? Let's look again. Michigan, right? 43-46, right? Democrats have 46, Republicans have 43. This should not be like this. It should be like 80% Democrats in the early vote, right? But again, these are younger white men and black men coming out to vote for Donald Trump, right? And Kamala's black girl magic has failed because everybody realized that she's not black. If you can call them women. Right? Now, Wisconsin's a little bit different. It doesn't make sense in Wisconsin. My theory doesn't hold up when we look in Wisconsin, right? Because Wisconsin is 41% unknown, right? the majority of people in Wisconsin are independent, right? So there's no good way to gauge what's going on here, right? Now, Virginia, 50% of the early vote has gone for Democrats. That's a bad sign, but I still think Virginia's on the table. New Hampshire is on the table, guys. Where do you see this? Oregon, 32% Republican, right? 40% Democrat. But I have a feeling that Oregon might be very close. By the end of this thing, Oregon might come down to a few points, guys. Right? Oregon might come down to a few points, right? Right, and let's see. Okay, what has early voting told us so far about how the 2024 election will turn out? As Donald Trump and Kamala Harris make their final pitches to voters ahead of Election Day, ballots are already pouring in. Democrats are pointing to a recent set of Marist polls showing Harris leading Trump in the so-called blue wall states of Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania. Yeah, that's bullshit. The Independence poll tracker, meanwhile, shows the candidates are basically tied, right? In 2020, more than 101 million people voted early, right? There's 20 million more votes now than there was in 2012, but there's nowhere near the 100 million early votes that there were in 2020, right? About 55% of the early vote so far has been from women, right? In Detroit, the city clerks predict between 53 and 55% of registered voters will take part in the 2024 race once early and election day votes are fully counted. That's better than 2020. This is not what I'm hearing. I'm hearing from other people that Detroit didn't turn out as much as they thought it was going to. Oh, Rogan did another podcast with Elon. That's cool. Let's see. Last minute polls in Detroit or in Michigan are mixed for the Democrats, with the Detroit Free Press finding Harris with a 3-point lead and growing support from women and black voters. But nothing that chance of victory is within the margin of error. Another measure, the Suffolk University USA poll shows the candidates tied. Look, with all the previous polling, a tie is a win for Trump, right? If it's tied, then Trump won. Because we know that Trump historically has performed about 3 to 5 points better than the polls, right? So if they've shown Trump with a slight lead or tied, Trump is going to win. So mixed signals in Wisconsin. Democrats are 34% and Republicans are 25% so far in Wisconsin is what they're saying. Yeah, but we saw that the largest voting bloc in Wisconsin is independents. There's lagging early turnout for Harris and enthusiasm for Trump in North Carolina. Record-breaking turnout in Georgia. Yes, and the GOP has like a 3-point lead, I think, in Georgia. So Trump has a 3-point lead in Georgia already, guys. And, they expect twice as many people to show out. And I feel like Kamala's best voters, like 50-year-old blue-haired cat ladies, right? Big, fat, ugly, blue-haired cat ladies that aborted all their children and are now living alone, right? They already voted, right? That's why women are outpacing men. It's because all these fucking old, shriveled up, fucking progressive witches have already voted, guys. Don't forget, you're not seeing votes. You're seeing how they voted by party. Yes, you're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. These are not the votes. They are the party registration of the voters. You're absolutely correct. I should have been more clear about that. Now, yeah, so it's looking pretty good for Trump, guys. It's looking pretty good for Trump, right? Now, let's see here. Now, a Chinese citizen has been charged with illegally voting in Michigan. Michigan prosecutors charged a Chinese citizen with voter fraud and perjury after he allegedly cast a ballot in the 2024 election. Sources familiar with the matter told CNN that the 19-year-old Chinese man who allegedly voted is a student who lives in Ann Arbor, home of the University of Michigan. The man registered to vote at the polling place on Sunday, the source said. He used his university ID and other documents to demonstrate his residency. See? See how easy it is? Right? They can use any form of ID that they have to claim that they're citizens and then vote. Investigations in multiple states and nationwide had found no evidence of large numbers of non-citizens registering to vote. I find that hard to believe. Authorities did not identify the Chinese student accused of voting in the election. He is facing one count. It's amazing that they didn't tell us his name. Wow. I thought that was public record, guys. All right. So, we're going to look, guys, we're going to look at the prediction markets next, okay? And we're going to see, okay, so here we are on Predict It, guys, right? Predict It. This is a liberal site, okay? Predict It is highly liberal. Kamala has been winning on Predict It the whole time, right? Kamala has been winning on Predict It the whole time, guys, until tonight. It has just shifted to Donald Trump's favor. 54 for Donald Trump, 53 for Kamala. So, Donald Trump is now the favorite on Predict It and on Polymarket. Right? Let's go ahead and refresh this. We're just going to refresh it and get the most accurate number. Hopefully we get the most accurate number. Okay. Yeah. So Donald Trump is at 60 cents and Kamala is at 40 cents, right? After Donald Trump going all the way down to like 53 cents, right? He's shot back up to 60 cents over the last 2 days. Right? Guys? And, yeah. And Kamala voters, well, guys, they've done lost their damn mind. Here we go. Here's a Kamala vote. Here's a white dude for Kamala.
I am a beautiful black princess. And nobody can convince me otherwise. I am a beautiful black princess. I am a beautiful
He's a beautiful black princess, guys, and you can't convince him
and
otherwise.
nobody can convince me otherwise. I am a
Hey, what's up, Scoop Truck? Yeah, no shit, Scoop Truck. I don't know if you've been watching, but they're boarding up D.C. right now because of the Democrats are going to lose and they're going to throw a fit. They're boarding up Detroit, Atlanta. What other cities did we read? Let's see here. Detroit, Atlanta, Washington. I'm assuming Seattle, Portland, Las Vegas. They're boarding up all the liberal cities because the liberals are going to throw a fit tomorrow night. It's going to be glorious. The salt will be glorious. I hope you guys got your buckets ready for all the tears, guys. It's going to be glorious. Everybody knows it's over, right? Everybody knows. Delaware is going to elect a trans man to woman to Congress. Timothy Sarah McBride. What? Timothy McBride. What? Why does that name sound familiar? Richard Spencer is voting Harris. Yeah, of course. I mean, the Democrats are the party of racists. Of course, Richard Spencer. Oh, Timothy McVeigh. Is that why? That might be it. Ah, okay. Okay, maybe that's it. Yeah. Yeah, so they're boarding up, and this is why, guys. This is why. North Carolina. Trump is favored by 1. Arizona. Trump by 3. Right? Wisconsin. Harris by 0.4. Remember, anything in the margin of victory is a win for Trump. I promise you. Right? Anything in the margin of error, is a win for Trump. Because Trump historically polls badly. Right? He outperforms his polls. Right? Michigan. 0.5. Harris by 0.5. But the most recent 2 polls have it. The most 3 recent polls have either a Trump victory or a tie, right? So if you look at it, the momentum has swung to Trump in this race, guys. Right? The momentum has swung to Trump in Michigan, right? That's because black people aren't coming out for Kamala, guys. Now, Pennsylvania. Trump by 0.5 point, right? He has a pretty solid lead. 0.5 point, 1 tie, right? He's pretty much been leading in Pennsylvania the whole time, right? North Carolina. We just looked at it. Trump is ahead by like 2 points. 1.2 points. My bad. Georgia. Trump by 1.3 points, right? Trump has never been ahead in the polls on election day. Never, right? And he always outperforms the polls by 5 points, guys. It's going to be a landslide, right? If we go and we look, right? Yeah. It's over. It's over for her. It's over. But we have to vote, guys. We all have to go out and vote, okay? It's really important that we all go out and vote, right? Especially if you live in one of these counties, right? Waukesha County, Wisconsin, right, is going to be a bellwether county. Washoe County, Nevada, is going to be a bellwether county. These are the counties we're going to look at tomorrow. Douglas County, Nebraska. Erie County, Pennsylvania, right? How goes Erie goes Pennsylvania? That's been that way forever, right? A recent poll in Erie has Harris has a slight edge over Trump. But that was in September, guys. So we have no idea what's going on there. Maricopa County, Arizona. Caribous County, North Carolina. Right? These are the 8 bellwether counties, guys. Now, but fuck all this. This is what I care about. Cookie polls. The cookie polls, guys. The only year the cookie all the cookie polls have never missed except for 2020. And they all missed in 2020, guys. Right? Every cookie poll had Trump. And somehow Biden won. But besides 2020, these cookie polls never miss. And this is my local cookie poll. And Trump is winning by 3-1. 3-1 in the cookie poll in Cincinnati. No, you guys should watch me tomorrow night. I'm going to be here tomorrow night. We're going to do this up. We're going to have us a party. Yes, cookies. Cookies predict the election, guys. And ours has never been wrong since they started in 1984, except for last time, in 2020. Well, good. Bring drugs. I like drugs. Yeah, the cookie polls, guys. And the Pennsylvania cookie poll, the same thing. Former President Donald Trump is currently leading Vice President Kamala Harris in an Ohio cookie poll. That's us. Now let's see here. Oh, this is the Ohio one? Okay, there's another one in Pennsylvania, too, that has Trump winning. Who are you racing, Tam Tam? What's going on? Good luck, Tam Tam. I hope you win. Are you running for office? I lost the written hookah anyway, Tam Tam. Or Joe Biden. Awesome. I hope you win, Tam Tam. I hope you win. Lincoln City Council in Lincoln, Nebraska. I hope you win. Hey, if you win, give me a job. I'll be your media coordinator. All right. I'll be like, the councilwoman doesn't give a fuck, sir. The councilwoman thinks you're a dumb cunt, sir. All right. Yeah. So cookie polls, guys. Cookie polls. I'm telling you. Why is my mouse not working? Hold on. Hold on. I gotta jiggle this wire. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so the cookie polls are all predicting Trump. The... Uh-oh, I lost my mic. Hold on. Hold on. Let me refresh space. Hold on. I had to unplug the mic. Okay. All right, we're back. Yeah. All right. Now, what do we got here? Oh, yeah. Guys, they finally freed Palestine. Oh, no, wait. They just destroyed a fucking, look, they're cutting it up. So all you people that say, oh, all those paintings are behind glass. Not this one. This is Lord Balfour, I think. In England. They're covering him in paint and cutting him up. A priceless work of art. The man that did so many things for his people. But at least they freed Palestine, guys. At least Palestine's free now. Right? Right? They did it. They did it. Yeah, they're crazy, bro. I agree. It's a copy? I don't know. I hope so. It says here that they destroyed a Balfour painting. Here we go. 107 years ago today, Balfour initiated the ethnic cleansing of Palestinians by signing away their homeland, which the British never had the right to do. They absolutely did have the right. They inherited the country from the Turks after they lost their war of aggression in Europe. They're all expert copies. I don't know. Ha ha ha! She did it in a mulberry backpack. The young vandal who destroyed Lord Balfour's painting is wearing hundreds of pounds worth of fashion. Yeah, they're doing it in like a $500 bag. Yeah, just like the fucking Islamicists, right? That destroyed all the fucking Buddha statues in Afghanistan, right? These people have no respect for our history, right? They're incompatible with the West. They need to go back to the desert, bro. I'm serious. Starbucks messed up her $90 coffee. Maybe. Yeah, guys, so that's going to be it for the show. Or at least we're done with this part of the show, and we can just hang out for a minute before I go. Is everybody excited for the election tomorrow? I sure am. The real ones are in the Getty Museum. That's cool. Why, holy harlot? You're not ready for the election? It's going to be awesome. We're going to win this bitch. We're going to put Kamala in the bag. And send her back to motherfucking India. She can go back to California. Kamala's black girl magic is failing her. Frank says, my guess is this doesn't settle down till we hit 2.4 million dead. Billion, I'm sorry. That's the entire planet, by the way. Anthony says, we don't want her back here in California. No, she's good. She's yours. Well, good, Graham. Yeah, I think we're going to win this thing. Like I said, I see positive numbers in the breakout of the vote, guys. Unless the whole country, unless everything that we know is a lie, right? I mean, voter registration, right, has shifted 5 points right. We're seeing lots of women showing up to the polls, but lots of Republicans having their ballots cast, right? Something's not right. Something's not right with these numbers. The only thing that I can see is that men are breaking harder for Trump than they expect. And it's a lot. It has to be significant. Like 70, 75, 80% are breaking for Trump. Right? The black men that Kamala thinks that the Democrats think they own have gotten off the plantation, apparently, right? Latinos, right, have gone from 40% Republican to 60% Republican, guys. This is not me assuming. The Latino shift is well documented, and it's going the way I said it would go 4 years ago, right? 4 years ago, before the election, I told you that over the next 8 years, that Latinos would be predominantly Republican. And that has happened already. Has happened already, guys. Could the right be rigging it? I don't know, maybe. You guys know how I feel. Every election in this country has been won by cheating, right? By rigging the election. That's how I've always felt. That's what I will always say, right? Well, too big to rig. I agree, Holy. That's why, look, we haven't won this yet, guys. Everyone has to show out tomorrow. Everyone. Even if you're in a blue state, you got to show out. Right? Be vigilant. If you see something strange, report it, guys. I'm gonna be scouring the internet, hoping I don't find, but we're going to be looking for signs of election fraud. So, I will have all the reports of suspected or confirmed cases of election fraud tomorrow. Chicken Little said so, says a certification will be the real issue. Yeah, you already have Democrats saying that they're not going to certify a Trump victory. Jamie Raskin was on MSNBC saying he's not going to certify a Trump victory, right? They're already claiming that Trump is going to steal the election somehow. Somehow, Trump is going to steal the election. They haven't said how. Somehow, guys, somehow. No, I didn't see that, girl gone dog. Voter fraud is a distraction. Well, I'm still going to be keeping my eyes on it. Yup, Graham, he sure did. He said that they won't certify it unless they believe the election was carried out fairly, right? There have already been more than 100 lawsuits already filed over the election, guys. Over the early and mail-in voting. Over 100 lawsuits have already been filed. So, yeah, I think you guys are right about it not being over tomorrow night. But I feel like it's going to be a clean and decisive victory. Like, it's going to be obvious by... Because I'm not even going to come on until after 9, sometime after 9 tomorrow. And I feel like by the time I come on, it's going to be obvious that it's a red wave, right? Now, if you guys want to gamble, I'm going to show you where the best money is at right now. Okay, I'm going to look at it. All right, here you guys go. Right? Here's where the money's at. The popular vote. You're getting basically 4-1 on your money, right? If you guys want to look into gamble, that's where I would be putting my money, right here. At 4-1 for Donald Trump on the popular vote. Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow night, guys. We're going to have a victory party. Like I said, I suspect that by the time I go live tomorrow night, we'll already know that Trump is going to win, right? There's going to be, right? There's going to be an upset in... I'm predicting New Hampshire, right? Virginia, right? Virginia might, for all we know, if the polls are off by like 2 points, right? Then Virginia might actually wind up being the closest election, the closest fucking state, guys. Right? Virginia, I don't know, man. I hope we're not at war. No, we're not doing it like P. Diddy. No. All right, guys. Well, that's going to be it for the show. I want to thank you guys. You guys are fucking awesome. Remember, guys, this channel is heavily suppressed by the YouTube algorithm. So if you guys want to support the channel, here's how you can do that. They hate me. And I will see you guys again tomorrow night. And we're finally going to fucking finish this thing. And then I'm calling for a mulligan for Trump. Trump should get another term because they fucking stole his first term away from him. Right? He needs a full 8 years, guys. We're going to call for a mulligan. We're going to call for a mulligan for Trump in 2028, baby. Yeah, mulligan 2028, baby. Mulligan 2028. Right? Mulligan 2028, guys. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. It's going to be awesome. Mulligan 2028, guys. All right. All right, thanks for coming out, guys. Bye. Oh, wait, no, I got to play Girl Gone Dog song. Hold on. Let me find it. Oh, there it goes. I just saw it. All right, I'm going to play your song, girl. Here you go. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If it'll play, I don't know. Mulligan 2028.
Place where your dreams come true and we don't care about your race. Someone tell Kamala Harris not that smile off her face. And what the fuck she done for the United States? What's up? Fuck Kamala Harris. Fuck Kamala Harris. What she do the last 4 years? This bitch should be embarrassed. Fuck Kamala Harris. Fuck Kamala Harris. Left the borders wide open for the criminals and terrorists. Mainstream news station twisting up the narrative, pandering to black people, switching up her heritage. She laughing at the state of our country like it's hilarious. America,
this is pretty dope.
Hear it all together,
like it.
saying fuck Kamala Harris. Hi Kamala, bye Kamala. We don't want you, bitch. Like Obama, we don't like Obama or his husband Mitch. Big Mike on the Ellen show, we know that was a dick. And this the best country in the world. Stop trying to fuck with this. No hiding from the lives you helped destroy beside Biden. Inflated gas prices, food, rent, we can't provide it. Can't fix the problem when you is the problem. It's a fact, you lying. How's your bank account grow when the rest of ours are dying corrupted? Yeah, Trump was doing great, y'all interrupted. Y'all that cheated your way.
That's why we're doing Mulligan 2024, guys.
Kept that smile on your
Mulligan
face with people suffering. Ain't no evil piece of shit running this country. Come on, fuck Kamala Harris.
Or 2028. Mulligan 2028, guys.
Last 4 years, this bitch should be embarrassed. Fuck Kamala Harris. Fuck Kamala Harris. Left the borders wide open for the criminals and terrorists. Mainstream news station twisting up the narrative, pandering to black people, switching up her heritage. She laughing at the state of our country like it's hilarious.